Okay, Helldivers, we're back and we've got loads to go through today. With the major order having 2 days left, it's not likely that we are going to fail this one. The Golden Joystick Awards has Arrowhead at such a high placement and a quarterly report coming from Sony, again making Helldivers look incredible. Arrowhead looking for those live streams, and it's looking to be coming very soon by what we have. And there's a Roblox rendition of the game. Yep, you heard me correctly. We're going to finalize the video with a leak from Iron Sights, but with that being said, let's dive on in and see what we've got happening. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. On top of that, check out our sponsor, GamerSupps, the company that provide a zero-calorie energy drink that is designed to be healthier and more effective beverage for gamers than the canned stuff that we're currently used to. Their blend of essential vitamins, organic caffeine, and nootropics provide a consistent boost with no jitters, crashes, and/or glucose responses. With loads of snacks and accessories to boot, it's a no-brainer. The link in the description, use code CloudPlays at checkout for a cheeky discount. With that being said, let's see what it is that's happening inside of the game so far. So, starting off, taking a look at the Galactic War Table at the point of recording, it is looking to be an interesting venture. We've got 2 days, 3 hours remaining on the current major order, with only 2 more planets that need defending. As it stands currently, there is a very interesting battle that has been happening. We have just taken Istanu, which was one of the more latest defense campaigns, alongside Crimsica. We've now got around 5 to 6 hours to complete this one, with about 50% push rate at this moment in time. 12,000 Helldivers inside of it, with only half of the total amount of 30,000 divers completely in the game. Obviously, Istanu was the most recent venture and it's just been taken, so I would recommend hitting that next move over to Crimsica, and hopefully we can clear that one off, leaving us with only 1 more defense campaign that we need to operately move through, meaning that we could have potentially a brand new major order come in through the midst tomorrow. We'll see exactly how this one works, but hopefully we manage to get this one done. Everybody head over to Crimsica, get this defense campaign completed, and we can make a solid move for it, as this is going to be one of the directs to Akmar 4, which is the Terminated Research Preserve. So yeah, this is a good move to make, most definitely. But making our way into the Helldivers news, Arrowhead has been nominated for a total of 5 game awards inside of the Golden Joystick: the Console Game of the Year, Best Multiplayer Game, Best Game Trailer, and the Studio of the Year. It's been entered into all 4 of those, but the voting has now finished for those as of the 1st of November. But you guys can still get your votes in for the Ultimate Game of the Year, which again, Helldivers has been input for the shortlist nominees, and it's absolutely amazing. They've become one of the top 12 titles and are officially nominated for this one. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, click the link in the description, go and head over, get your votes in. I've already got mine in. I definitely think they deserve it. And what's another thing that points towards the fact that they deserve it? Well, Sony's big games for September's quarter are Astrobot, Ghost of Tsushima, and Helldivers 2. It seems like Sony's report its last quarterly results last night, and it said that the third-party games helped it grow operating profits by 2.8 times in the quarter compared to a year ago. Now, the games that took off included Astrobot, which debuted in PlayStation 5 for September 6th. That generated 1.5 million copies. Now, so far this year, Helldivers 2, which debuted February 8th from third-party development Arrowhead Game Studios, has sold 12 million copies on the PC and PS5, which is an incredibly large amount of copies to be sold. Helldivers should definitely be proud, as we know this game kind of got shifted into oblivion and was in a really bad placement. And there's not many live service games that have actually managed to come back from that stage, although Helldivers has managed to do it, and succumbing a decent level of player base of around 40 to 50,000 total players on Steam alone, which means that with PlayStation, we're sitting at a healthy number for sure, and everybody seems to be recognizing it, with YouTube videos kind of coming up out of the woodworks stating how this game has seeming to have done the impossible. It's absolutely nice to see, and for those of you guys who enjoy the community, enjoy the game, then definitely indeed enjoy that one. And have Arrowhead actually made moves into the next realm of communications? Well, I bloody hope so, because we've been talking about how they're going to communicate what they're doing, what's happening, and the progress towards the game on a daily. And this has been something that we've all been wondering, as they have stated they are going to do it. Well, Mr. Thomas Peterson, also known as Twinbeard, has posted up this interesting post right here. Now, I would like to say this is probably not his personal one, just based on what it is that's in this room, how it seems to be operating. It's likely to be a Arrowhead provisional that is looking for those live stream narratives, especially with like the sofa and the green screen and how that's all operating. We may see a lot more stuff coming soon, and I'm really excited for this one. It has taken a little while to grow this setup by the looks of it, but it is looking pretty much operational at this stage. So fingers crossed we start seeing something coming from Arrowhead with regards to progress reports, in-game live streams, and so much more from this station right here. Moving into the Reddit, though, a lot of you guys have been posting up a lot more things that you definitely want to see, and one post that seems to be doing quite well at the moment with 2.8 thousand upvotes is this right here. And yes, this is a napalm mortar. I'm kind of intrigued to know what you guys would think about this one. I think that the mortars are a little bit uncontrollable, so it could be a little bit of a carnage moment if these actually make their way in, but I'm intrigued to know what you guys think. This is a bad idea for obvious reasons, but a lot of people are still wanting it. Let me know your opinions in the comment section below. And an interesting feature which seems to be making its way around Helldivers YouTubers all over is that Roblox now officially has a Helldivers 2 version. Obviously, it's by no means anything like the full game, but you can actually play it in the realm of how you would play Helldivers. If you guys want me to pop up a video of how this plays and what it looks like, then do let me know in the comment section. I think I'd be extremely intrigued to see how this would play out, but haven't gone into it just yet. And we are going to be moving into leak territory. So for those of you guys who don't want to see this, this is the time where you should be exiting. Thank you so much again for watching. But let's dive on into the leaks at hand. Iron Sights has posted a leak for the presidential election. Whether this video is straight from the game or not, we'll have to wait and see, but it definitely looks very cool. And it states right here, the Super Earth election decisions will be made today. Do your duty. Vote for your leader of choice. All votes will be counted. Now, when this is going to come in, we have no idea at all, but we've obviously got the Winston Richmond Jr. Senior, which is the Hitler looking guy. It's really weird, but yeah, the gun Ingbrit Morgan's Dottier. What a name. That is a mouthful, but again, something that we have got in here as well. And the Daewoo Hatchet. These three are going to be running for your overall service point, and your main elections will be put through at some stage or another to vote for your leader of choice. This is a very interesting one, and a lot of people have been excited for this one. Election Day is going to be quite a big event, and I'm hoping that there is a lot more around it than what there was on Liberty Day, but we will have to see. It'd be quite cool if we could actually go in and put a poll into somewhere. That'd be so damn funny. But taking a look at your top comments, these ones are some interesting ones, and if you guys want to get involved with this as well and have your comments showcased on the future videos, then make sure you get into the comment section, put your opinions on some stuff. You never know, more people may agree with you than you think. But let's dive on in and see what is being said. This first one right here is a long one, and it states, I actually just sat there in disbelief looking at my screen when I got online and saw everyone splitting their forces between two planets and accomplishing absolutely nothing instead of attacking Errata Prime and liberating all three. I have never once used a companion app or third-party website, and I was able to figure out that this would be the ideal play within 2 seconds of seeing the supply lines. This stuff is not complicated. People just suck at critical thought and coordination. Though that is a very big claim right there, but nonetheless, it does seem to be a big issue. People wanted the supply lines in, and now the supply lines are there. People can't quite figure out how the Gambit plays would work. So I still hold by the fact that there should be something in-game to kind of show that the Gambit operation would operate for certain planets, and I think that that is pretty important. But whether it comes into play, we'll have to wait and see. We know that the map is not at its full structure, and it will have more renditions of the map going forward as they add in new things. This next comment right here states, I think we should follow Orc logic when it comes to the game masters. Let's call the new one Joel. The G is pronounced in a similar manner like George. Joel is brutal but cunning, while Joel is cunning but brutal. I absolutely love this. Obviously, for those of you guys who don't know, we announced in the last video that they now have hired their second game master, or at least it seems to look that way with the job role coming off of the Arrowhead job application website. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we get some announcement with that soon. I think it'll be an interesting one. But Joel and Joel, both cunning and brutal, or brutal and cunning, I think that's hilarious. Very well done. And this final comment right here states, I adore Space Marine 2. I have 200 plus hours in it, but I've come back to Helldivers because they un-effed themselves finally. And yes, they have. They actually have. And they've managed to bring back a massive player base and actually keep hold of them. It's so confusingly cool. I absolutely love it. So a massive shout out to Arrowhead for all of the work that they've done, and a massive, massive round of applause for sustaining those numbers. Unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today, though. If you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate your faces. And as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.